Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. Today's episode is a doubleheader. I haven't done one of these in a while. So, post-fight last card, which I'll just go down real quick, and then a pre-fight with predictions for UFC 278. So, make this quick. The last card we had a middleweight clash with Jared Mearshart versus defeat Bruno Silva. Submission, guillotine choke, round 3, pretty impressive win. Women's bantamweight clash, Priscilla Cachoeira defeat Ariane Lipski, TKO punches round 1. That was a fun fight. Then in the light heavyweight division, we had Azamat Mirzakhanov defeat Devin Clark, TKO punches round 3. Late finish, but nonetheless fun fight. Then women's strawweight clash, Yasmin Jurigu, hopefully I don't butcher that name. Asmin Lucindo. Yasmin won decision unanimous. And then we had featherweight clash. Nate Landwehr defeat David Oonama, decision majority. That was fight of the night. And then in the main event, we had a bantamweight clash. Marlon Vera defeat Dominic Cruz. KO head kick, round 4. Dominic was, in my opinion, winning that fight the first 3 rounds, despite a couple knockdowns. But who knows how it would have gone because of those knockdowns had it gone to the judges' scorecards and went the distance. But yeah, it was a back and forth fight overall, and it was a good fight. And yeah, I enjoyed it. Props Marlon Vera, he did a good job. Then he got performance tonight. Tyson Nam from the prelims got performance tonight as well. Okay, now on to UFC 278, which is what you all are really looking forward to. With my predictions to kick off the main card in light heavyweight division, we have Tyson Pedro versus Harry Hunsucker. I'm going to go with Tyson Pedro here. I'm going to say second round knockout. I don't even know why this fight's on the main card, but it is. And then we have a women's bantamweight clash. Wu Yanan versus Lucy Pudilova, who she's on her second stint, I believe, in the UFC. And yeah, this is her second stint. Yeah, so you know what, though? I'm going to go with her. I think she's going to get it done. I'm going to say by decision. I think her striking is going to keep her at bay, and she's going to avoid any ground game. So this fight, I think, stays standing in. Yeah, so I got Lucy by decision. Then in the bantamweight division, we have Jose Aldo Jr. versus Merab Dvalishvili. And yeah, this one, I just feel like it's going to be Merab's night. I think the wrestling is going to be a lot for Aldo, and I think that he can deal with the striking. He's going to have to worry about the striking, but he'll be careful enough, and he'll be able to deal with it. Ray Longo will put him in good spot training-wise for this fight in preparation. So I got Merab winning by a decision. Then we got in the middleweight division, I went back and forth on this middleweight co-main. Paulo Costa versus Luke Rockhold. Now, my thing here is Luke Rockhold, striking-wise, can outstrike Paulo Costa all day and possibly knock out Paulo Costa. However, Paulo Costa has heavy hands. He's very big and stoic for middleweight. And those type of fighters, especially in the top 5-10, have been an issue for Luke Rockhold. And yeah, Luke Rockhold tried his luck at light heavyweight, but more recently. But yeah, this is him coming back to middleweight, and I think that Paulo gets it done, and I'm going to say third round knockout. I could see a scenario where Luke Rockhold wins the first 2 rounds on points and keeps him at base strikes, but then I could see a scenario where Paulo goes for the finish and lands that shot and possibly yeah, Luke Rockhold's less of a threat as the fight goes on. So I'm going to say a late finish for Paulo Costa, round 2, maybe 3, knockout for Paulo Costa. Then in the welterweight division for the UFC welterweight title, in the main event, we have Kamar Usman defending against Leon Edwards. I don't see this fight being any different than the first fight. He out wrestles Leon Edwards and wins a decision. And I could see a scenario where the crowd boos and goes, well, this fight sucked. But it is what it is. Leon Edwards earned his title shot. He's up there in the rankings. And, Usman's already beat Colby twice. And he's beat Masvidal twice. And it's like, who else are you going to give him? There's, contenders still out there. But Leon Edwards is one of those. And Leon Edwards obviously is known for his striking. But Usman, having trained with Trevor Whitman, I think that he's going to be able to deal with that striking, and he knows where to take this fight. He's going to take it to the ground, and win on points, maybe ground and pound. But yeah, I see this just a decision win for Usman. Overall, this card is basically, in my opinion, I think this card's for the diehards like myself and some of you watching. Jared Gordon is fun to watch. Leonardo Santos, fun to watch on the prelims. The Marcin Tybura fight. That's going to be awesome on the prelims. But yeah, your casual fan may not know some of those names. And so that's why I say this fight card's pretty much just for me and, the diehards out there, who are however many there are. So anyways, there's my take on this card. And stay tuned for my post-fight. As always, until then, hopefully I do a post-fight and don't get lazy. But anyways, until then, bye.